Hello everybody and welcome back to Deus Ex. Alright, we're back in China and we survived an ambush and now we have, well, the main mission and a secondary one. We're gonna try to do the secondary one in this episode, but I kinda wanna say something before I get into this episode, but I'm not that, I wanna say well documented on it. It's in regard to, well, YouTube's new policies on gaming and stuff like that. So maybe try to look into it if you're curious. And, well, a little spoiler, it's bad. Alright, let's get out of limb. And, well, leave a like and subscribe. Especially subscribe to help my little channel out, because YouTube is not doing anything. Alright, where was a shop? I think it was on this level. No, I have to go up one level and to the hotel here, because I have a lot of stuff in my trunk I want to get rid of.
Today issued an unprecedented recall on augmentation technology. For days, reports of
Can I do some parkour here?
and electrostatic disturbances have been flooding in from around the globe.
Alright, nice.
Duclair, spokeswoman for the WHO.
Am I going the right way? Maybe. Also, any what they're called, bell tower agents, I'm basically just gonna knock out and maybe drag them away
So I imagine VersaLife's got to have an opinion on things.
civilians don't
They'll
get
give
too
up all
riled
that
up.
money they get on neuropozyne sales?
Oh, are those bell tower? I think they are. Yeah, and there's two of them.
So rumor has it that Hugh Darrow is going to hold some sort of surprise UN summit in Panchaea.
Really? I wonder what he's gonna say.
All I know is the guys on top are going to be watching with keen interest.
That's an understatement if I ever heard one. I can't see him supporting a vote for restrictions. The question is, which way do we want the vote to go?
Back away, sir. This is none of your business.
Alright, managed to avoid them.
You want best?
Alright, buy anything new? Actually, I don't think I need anything. Alright, stun gun ammo. Yeah, let's get rid of one. You know what? I'm gonna keep this. Still one of you.
Thank you.
Alright. And with that... Oh, I forgot grenades.
You make me.
Alright. Now, where do I have to go? Can I take care of those two easily?
今夜良宵，只要一碗。
Don't hurt me, please.
All right.
He's crazy.
Yeah, I am. I'm crazy. All right, let me drag him over here, maybe. So nobody can see.
Just get away. He's gonna kill me.
No, I'm not. All right.
Please don't kill me.
I have to go this way? Yes, I do.
Mr. Jensen, Hugh Darrow here. Please forgive this intrusion, but David assured me of your cooperation and discretion. I find myself in need of some assistance.
I'm listening.
A contact of mine, Meng Yao, is in Hengsha, waiting to fill you in. I'll upload her coordinates now.
Okay. All right, we have a second mission. I don't know about this. And a new shop.
Everything you want, right here. Bye-bye.
All right, have plenty of ammo. If I get into a fight. All right. Where are these people? He's over there. Where is the Talion one? Let's deactivate these. Okay, what the F?
我刚刚在这里洞里找到了我，难道没有好？潘奇亚正在招人。
Alright, I'm a little lost. I don't remember the streets that well. I'm going towards that one. Kinda don't want that. That's probably her. Alright, here we are. Here we got a dead guy. He's probably a bell tower worker. Okay, sewers. Where do I have to go? Yeah, I already saw the pocket secretary. Here it is. Okay, I don't think something working as it should. Alright, it said about the sewers, but which sewers? Who are you?
You're in the wrong part of town, Lao Wai. Go back.
Okay. Don't know who you are. Not gonna mess with you just yet. Sewers. Did it give specific detail? Not that one. Pocket secretary. He's planning to move down below. Safe spot in the sewers. Okay, so... Alright. These guys are armed. But I don't think they're the people we want. Come on, talk. I want to see who you are. Hello?
Hello? Who's that? Who are you?
Okay. They killed me fast. Still don't know who they are. Come on. They might not be the ones I'm looking for. I am looking for soldiers, so...
Learn to shoot.
Harvester, okay. That's all I needed to know. Oh. All the way over here. Okay. Maybe... Grab that. Read it. And yeah. Doesn't say. So sewers in the next area. Okay, be careful of bell tower.
This has nothing to do with you. Keep moving. Come out!
Okay, there are too many there for me to take on. Okay, here we go. I don't remember if they're connected. Anybody home? I don't think they're in here. Alright, I'm back at the hotel. Right? Alright, go up. To my right. Right again. And we have to go over here. Oh, bell tower. Right. I don't want to punch him out. And for that, I kind of saved this. Alright, I can jump 2 of them, grab the second one, and maybe make a run for that guy.
Someone's right.
And there you have it. Nobody's alerted. Let's put you over here. I know I don't really have to do this, but for my immersion. Let's just say they have a big meal and they went to sleep. Is that a camera? Alright, I'm curious about that now.
Hey, I know you. You're the one Bell Tower is looking for. I seen your picture.
You got the wrong guy.
What's it worth to you for me to think so? Be a simple thing for me to yell out. Maybe a few credits keep my mouth shut, huh?
Alright, I'm gonna intimidate him. Because I don't like him. He's trying to blackmail me.
How about I find some other way to keep it shut? Permanently.
That won't be necessary. I see now that you're much taller than the man they're looking for.
I thought you might see things that way. Now move it.
Oh, it's you. Did you always have that camera? Also, any alcohol for me? Anything respawn over here? Alright, back to hunting. Okay, we got cups, or bell tower cups. Okay, I see a lot of people. Is the right way? No, that's going up. Alright, here we go. Now, this is probably the last sewers, right? Alright, here we go. How do I deal with this team? Alright, reason with him? Yeah, let's try to do that. Save first, just in case.
They send you?
If you're talking about your former buddies at Bell Tower, the answer is no.
Wait a minute. You're Jensen, right? I heard that some of my former buddies have been looking for you.
Alright, let's go with this.
Could be. What's it to you?
When a stranger sojourns with you in your land, you shall not do him wrong.
You've dropped the merc gig to become a man of the cloth?
Hardly. I just have an interest in theology. And I love quoting the book. Everything in it is so evocative. Now, tell me, are you here to stop me?
I'm gonna say yes. I'm not sure. Not exactly. No, let's go yes.
That I am.
Then perhaps you should reconsider. There are many of us, and only one of you. At this moment, my men and I have no quarrel with you. So you don't have to die for a war that isn't yours.
Alright. Peaceful way.
I said I was here to stop you, not fight you. A friend of yours sent me to convince you to turn yourself in.
Let me guess. Dr. Wing, right? He's a good man. And I know he's only trying to do what he thinks is right. But he doesn't quite grasp the whole picture here.
Then why don't you enlighten me? Start by explaining why you went rogue.
What an average man decides he no longer shares his employer's views and opts to leave, we say he's handing in his resignation. When men like us do the same, it's called going rogue. You can't quit a job like ours, Jensen. You know that.
Alright, gotta say, the voices in the tunnel, especially Jensen's, kinda loud. Alright, Inquisitive sounds the best.
Yeah, okay, I can relate. But you still haven't answered my question. And what do you mean when you say you no longer share your employer's view?
Back in the US, when I first got into the Army, I did it because I wanted to serve my country. I believed in its values. I believed in its government. Back then, I believed that by serving my government, I was serving the people it was supposed to protect.
Nice sentiment. But you don't work for the US anymore, you work for Bell Tower.
Times change, Jensen. You know the story. Capitalism's final encroachment on one of the most lucrative industries in the history of mankind. War got privatized. The US military offloaded its special operations to PMCs like Blue Water Global and Bell Tower. I believed that as long as they were working for the government, they were serving the same cause. So when they offered me the chance to work on major operations at twice the pay grade, I made my jump.
Alright, gotta say, this kinda annoying. Alright, I get the feeling he's not one to reason with. I don't think he's gonna turn himself in. Yeah, let's go with the Inquisitives. Kinda the best option.
Why don't we just skip to when things went sour?
Bell Tower outfitted us with top-notch augmentations. The kind of stuff civilians never hear about. Gave us a massive edge over the enemy. Later, seeing as my unit was one of the most successful ones, they selected us for a special program. Top secret, experimental tech. Told us we would get to work on critical black ops for the US government. But there was a price to pay.
Go on.
We had to be implanted with a neural hub that manipulates memory centers in the brain. Basically controlling what you can and cannot remember.
And you agreed to this?
Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. The augmentation was supposed to keep us safe, make sure we'd never remember details if we fell behind enemy lines. That was the main function. The second one, the one they didn't tell us about, was to lower our inhibitions. Make us more receptive to orders we'd likely disobey. Bell Tower turned us into the perfect mercs.
Alright, I want to hear more. And these kinda... I don't know. This one... Well, let's fight, so will probably lead to a fight. And this one he's probably gonna say no and still lead to a fight. And I want to find out more.
If you were so perfect, and the hub made you so perfect, how did it fail? How come they didn't outfit the whole agency?
I told you the tech was experimental. After a couple of ops, I started experiencing memory shifts, remembering bits and fragments of past operations. Slowly, I realized some of these operations couldn't logically have been orchestrated by the government, and I was asked to do highly questionable things, even by professional standards.
Aren't we all?
Not like this, Jensen. Our services have been sold to corrupt officials in the American and Chinese governments. A combination of lies and use of the neural aug made sure we complied. We were working for a shadow government. Individuals corrupted by a quest for personal power.
So how'd you get out of it?
I confronted the project director. He quoted Apocalypse Now. You have to have men who are moral, and at the same time who are able to utilize their primordial instincts to kill without feeling. I forced him to disconnect the hub, for me and my squad mates here. And then I killed him. I went through his files and contacts. I know who these corrupt men are now. They've turned us into killing machines, and now they'll get to experience their experiment firsthand.
Alright, I kind of like this. You know what? I'm gonna approve.
Dr. Wing said our situations would resonate. I don't think he realized it might go both ways. Some men deserve the justice we bring on them. Do what you have to do, Zelazny. I won't get in your way.
I appreciate that, Jensen. I didn't want you to die for a cause that isn't yours. These men I killed, and these men I'm going to kill. They have names, families, they're people. Their deaths shouldn't be erased from my memory by some electronic software. They should haunt me, taunt me, until I finally meet our Lord and pay for my sins. But the men behind this, they deserve to die. And I think there's poetry in the fact that they engineered their own demise.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, let's go back to the good doctor and try to, I guess, convince him of what he did. Not sure.
Hey, Jensen. Zelazny here.
Zelazny? How'd you get this frequency?
You're no stranger to top-secret augmentations, Jensen. You figure it out. In the meantime, just want to let you know I've contacted some of my old pals at Bell Tower. Got them to reassign a couple of local patrols. You should have a few less problems to deal with for a while.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Okay, does that mean less cops? Or Bell Tower agents? That guy's still there. Can I jump somewhere around here? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm sticking with the decision. I like the, I guess, poetry of it all. Like it said, those guys orchestrated their own demise in a way.
This has nothing to do with you. Keep moving.
I'm moving. Just don't get mad. Alright, not sure if I knocked out anybody who maybe would have gone away. And these guys are still here. Alright, next episode, I guess I'm gonna do the other one for Hugh Darrow, but I'll meet you there. I'm not going to put you through the maze that is China. Alright, here we go.
So? You have found Zelazny? I cannot stress enough the importance of this task, Mr. Jensen.
I found him.
Really, Mr. Jensen? You have been able to make him understand reason? Will he turn himself in?
Alright, I kinda don't wanna lie. Let's see if I can convince him. Or even if I have the option to convince him.
It's a long story, Doc. I tracked Zelazny and his men. They were hiding in the sewers. And after talking to him, I decided to let him go.
What? But he is a dangerous man, Mr. Jensen. You should not have done this.
Alright, I'm gonna try to convince. I think saying that his cause is justified might not appeal to the doctor. Actually, this one might not appeal to him either. And this one, yeah. Alright, convince.
The men Zelazny's after are far more dangerous than he is. His methods are extreme, but I think his cause is justified. To be honest, Doc, I believe what he wants isn't that different from you. An honorable government free of corruption. They could use a man like you.
I had not foreseen such a thing. I don't know, Mr. Jensen. You seem to believe that the end justifies the means, but I don't know. I'll have to think about this. Here is a praxis kit. It's all I have.
Alright. We get a praxis for him. I forgot. So I guess that means I succeeded. Alright. That's nice. And I'm ending this episode where I started. Let me activate this one. Yeah, just this one. Alright. Like I said, I'm gonna meet you where she is, and we'll see what we have to do. But all of that in the next episode, so thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to do some of that YouTube stuff, you know, like, comment, subscribe, maybe even share. Also, check out my Rumble channel. And until next time, take care.